Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's car boot haul. I'm recording this Sunday the 10th of April. It was a smallish boot again this morning. No real reason for it as far as I can tell. It's not Mother's Day this week. It wasn't wet. It was cold, but lots of familiar faces, lots of the regular traders, which is lovely. Nice to see you guys, but not so many of the amateurs, and the amateurs are the ones I like to buy from best. Anyway, let's have a look at what I got today. First off then, from Josh's, we call him Josh's Pyrex guy, although actually he hasn't had any Pyrex for Josh for 3 weeks, so I have to think of a new name for him. He doesn't just sell Pyrex, he sells a lot of other stuff as well. I got 2 pairs of Clark's shoes. So these ones are the Clark's Active Air, and they are a plum suede, plummy purpley coloured suede. Good condition, no scuffs on them, very little wear on the base. £2 a pair on these shoes. The other pair are also Clark's, but they are more of a, is that a brogue? I'm calling that a brogue, but it's a cutout design. So £2 a pair on those. Nice condition again, very little wear. £2 for those. And also from the same guy, £2 for a, is that pronounced Vava? It looks like VAVA on that logo. Milk frother. Do not submerge milk frother under water or put in dishwasher. The reason I picked this up is because I bought one of these for Natalie for Christmas. I just realised it should have a little spinny bit in there, and it isn't in there. That's annoying. Should have a little spinny whisk in there that looks... I've got Natalie's spare one here because it came upstairs by mistake. No, I haven't got that either. We're doing well, aren't we? Anyway, it should have a little spinny whisk in there, and that's not in there. That might be worthless. I was going to say they're expensive and hopefully it'll go well. Maybe you can buy a spare. I'll have to have a look. Much frustrate. Definitely I've got Natalie's spare here somewhere, and if that works we might just cannibalise it. Anyway, £6 for those 3 items. And then this is my filler bag, which didn't fill a bag at all. I just basically picked up a few bits. I got one of the Ikea Rosary boxes. This is good because it means I now have 4. I like to sell them in 4s. And I've been gradually collecting them up one by one. So one of those, a ball of blue wool for my mother, a Wilko comforter, no idea on value of this, and it's got a hole in the end there where somebody's taken the tag off. So possibly worthless. A Yankee Candles oil burner. That's in good condition. It's still got some old wax on the top, but I mean that's easy enough to remove. No idea again of any value on that. I don't know stuff, remember. I mean, I know some stuff. And then the pickup really from the filler bag that was worth having are these. They are minging. They are 3 Starbucks collector's mugs for the cities, but they are, I don't know whether they've been in somebody's garage for a long time or what, but they're covered in dust and crud. I've got London. Now London is slightly larger than the other 2. The Barcelona one is, I wonder if it says a size. Doesn't say a size in them. But Barcelona and Cyprus are, actually they all go down very slightly in size. That's interesting. Well, not very. London, slightly bigger than Barcelona. Barcelona, slightly bigger than Cyprus. All minging and disgusting and filthy. But hopefully a little bit of money in them. I paid 50p for this tin. This is not for resale, this is for us. It says part of the family, it's got dogs on it, and it is for dog treats to go in. A dog has just appeared like magic. Why have you got your face in there? Would you like your treats to be kept in this tin? She would like her treats to be kept in her stomach. She cannot imagine why there'd be any need for a tin, apparently. You can't eat a whole packet. She can eat a whole packet of treats, she's just not allowed. Okay, 6 for £5 on these. Slimming World recipe books. I've got Comfort Collection, Best Loved Extra Easy Recipes, Fakeaways, Veggie Deluxe, Take 5 and Coe Club. She wanted £1 each, and before I could even say anything she said, oh, is there 6? Go on, have them for £5. So I said thank you very much. They're all in fairly good condition except Fakeaways. Fakeaways has got a bit of food on the top, and it has plainly got wet at some point because the pages are a little bit warped. But all the rest are in good condition. 6 for £5 on those. From Steve, the filler bag guy, but not in filler bag. 2 mugs, an Eeyore and a Dunoon Rugby. This is Rugger Muggers, this one, designed by Cherry Denman. So those two go on there. This one came in filler bag, but I didn't find it. Josh found this. I missed it, and Josh found it and stuck it in for me, gave it me afterwards. It is a Johnson Brothers Born to Shop mug, and it says, "I'm not tense, I'm just extremely alert." I mean, all's fair in love and war. I got that in my filler bag for him, but I didn't give it to him because it was right at the bottom of my trolley by the time I saw him, and I could not bother to rummage it out. But I told him I've got it. 50p for a new lead for Mooble. We get for a lot of leads because Kai chews them. Now this might sound weird. Why is Kai chewing Molly's lead? Sometimes you just grab a lead out the drawer and put any lead on any dog, and Kai tends to immediately put his neck round and chew the lead, and he's done this all his life and we're going to train him out of it. So whenever I see a cheap lead I pick it up. 50p for that one. 50p each for these two. This is our nostalgia of the day. My dad had one of these. His was a TSB. This one is National Westminster, and his was TSB, and the TSB ones were gold. And I don't know if you can make it out in there, but it has little teeth in there that stop the money coming back out. And the teeth in this one are somewhat broken, and the teeth in my dad's were somewhat broken. And the reason the teeth in my dad's one were somewhat broken was because I was a naughty little thief when I was a child. I used to stick a ruler, metal ruler, like this one, in there so the coins would slide out. I was a bad kid. And I told myself my dad did not know I was doing this. Now my dad must have been very much, go back in there. My dad must have been very much aware I was doing it because his savings never grew. Sorry, Dad. But yeah, so when I saw that, that was a bit of a nostalgia. It's a bit cruddy. Give it a rub with a wet wipe and see if that helps. Well, it helped a bit, but I think it needs a bit of a rub with the pink stuff to get some of the years of dust that's sat there off it. Anyway, nostalgia. This little key is essential. This little key, they sellotape that to the bottom, and that was very, very good of them because normally when you see these, that key is missing, and that is what opens the thing. So 50p for that one, and also from the same lady, 50p for this one, which is a 20p saver. Saving 20p coins. Now, luckily, 20p's haven't changed in size over the years. However, unluckily, there is no key for this tiny padlock. The tiny padlock is not locked, however, so that's not the end of the world. I haven't seen one of these for years either. It's funny the things that you remember. These used to hang on the wall in the kitchen, and your mum would stick her 20p's in and then take them all out to pay the milkman. It's weird when you think as well that concept, even the words pay the milkman, alien concept to an entire generation of kids. I mean, milk rounds have started taking up again, haven't they, in recent years, but it was my first job. Was helping the local milkman. He was a friend of the family, and I used to help on a Saturday. People used to have more stuff on a Saturday. On a Saturday was when they'd have their orange juice and their yogurts and whatever. And so at the age of like 9 or 10, because in those days you did, I would get up at 4 in the morning and go and do the milk round. Never forget the smell of the dairy. The dairy smelled disgusting. An awful lot of milk gets spilt in a dairy, and then it just stinks. Memories. So yeah, there we go. 50p each for those two money boxes. I don't normally buy clothes very often at the boot sale anymore. I don't even bother looking at the clothes, but this lady had a sign up saying everything was £1. So I picked up this brand new with tags Marks & Spencer bra. Now, to be fair, Marks & Spencer's, when they do a sale, they really do a sale, because this was £15 down to £10, down to £7, down to £4, down to £1.59. It is a 36 double G. According to the hanger. Let me see, is it actually? Yeah, it is 36 double G. But yeah, brand new with tags. You would not think of maybe selling bras on eBay, but they do sell. So that was £1, and then also for £1, this is probably a lovely find for £1 actually. This is a Roman Originals wedding outfit. So you've got your, is that shot silk or taffeta? Taffeta, I think, isn't it? Taffeta dress and jacket, matching jacket, and that's a lovely pickup for £1. Mustn't grumble at that. And I even got a wire hanger. I don't normally take the hangers. Normally when the lady says, do you want the hanger, I go, no, you're all right. But we couldn't wrestle it off, so I gave up and brought it away. See, that's a nice pickup for £1 on that one. And then this one, also £1, needs a little bit of debobbling. It's Dents, which I know I've heard of. Dents were established in 1777 in England. It says dry clean only, 60% polyester, 40% wool, and the fur is 80% acrylic and 20% polyester, so it's faux fur. And it is a large poncho. I'm not a poncho person, but I have successfully sold ponchos in the past. Try saying that. That's a lovely tongue twister. I'm not a poncho person, but it'd be better with purchase, wouldn't it? I'm not a poncho person, but I've purchased ponchos in the past. I'm not a poncho person, I've purchased ponchos in the past. I can manage it. Right, let me get rid of my wire hanger. Last few bits. Here's a wild card. These are adhesive-backed foam faux tile strips. I don't have a splashback in the kitchen, and I've been considering trying these. I know that Lex and her mum did it in their kitchen with some success. So lady wanted £1.50 for these, and I thought I would give them a go. So you peel the backing off, said she, not being able to find the backing. You might just have to believe me. There it is. You peel the backing off, and then it's adhesive, and it will just stick on the wall. Now, I don't think I particularly want slate grey in my kitchen, but I think you can paint them. So I may have a little tentative go at painting a corner of one before I stick them on the wall. I might give those a try in the kitchen, if there's enough of them. I'd have to measure up first, because the lady only had one pack. So I'd have to measure up first to see if there's enough of them as well. But it was £1.50. £1.50 for a potential project. It's all the P's today. Poncho purchasing and potential projects. A Russian doll. This was £1. I don't know how many layers. Every time I buy one of these, we end up finding out how many layers, don't we? She is 5 layers, but number 3 layer is in really bad condition. Can you see how cracked this is? Really, really cracked. I could try gluing it and clamping it, but I think she might be beyond help. Number 3 layer might be goodbye to number 3. That's a shame, but she was £1. And lastly, I picked up this Anchor butter dish. I don't think this is particularly vintage. I think these were... It did have butter in it, look. Somebody's eaten the butter. Thank goodness the butter's not still in there. It was £2.99, and for that you got the limited edition Anchor ceramic butter dish, 2 packs of butter, and a promotional leaflet with 2 30p off vouchers. How do you get in? How do I get in? Well, somebody must have got in because the butter's gone. Much confused. There we go, that's what it looks like. It's an Anchor promotional butter dish. I paid £2. I don't expect it to have much value. Possibly £2. Especially since its butter is missing. I mean, when you look at the retail price on it, the original retail price on there was £2.99. You can't get 2 packs of Anchor butter now for £2.99, can you? Let alone the dish as well. That's it. That's the lot. That is the haul and all of the haul. Small haul again, but that's fine. As I say, I do not need the stock. We keep on saying this, and yet I keep on going out and I keep on buying it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments if you remember either of these from your childhood, or whether it's just me. Take care. Bye for now.